Well, I am really pleased with how the guys played tonight. This was probably as well as we've played since I've been here. 1 through 10, 11, however many guys played, start to finish. We're in the middle of a 4-game and 8-day deal, and this was a game I was really concerned about. Knew how good Little Rock was, and it's not hard to generate shots against them because they do so much trapping. The question is, can you move it? And you got to make it, obviously. And then kind of the same thing with TSU, even though it was on the road, they're super aggressive defensively, and if you can take care of the ball, you're going to have a chance. You're just going to have to be really repetitive because they're such a fast team. It puts so many possessions into the game. Tonight was the one that really concerned me because they've been playing really well, even though they haven't won. That makes them a really dangerous team, and they play so much zone, and it's a different zone. And when you go against zone, to make 16 threes tonight, I can't tell you how good that is because it takes 5 guys versus zone. It takes multiple passes. It requires cutting and spacing. You're not walking across half court and the ball's going up. These guys really, really executed well together. So I'm pleased and happy for them. They deserve a lot of credit tonight for how they played. The assistant coaches have been doing a great job delivering the messages, and all these opponents are different. They've come at us in a way that we haven't really had our normal 2 days ready to get ready, 3 days to get ready and go play the game. So I just think the assistant coaches have been incredible with their communication, their teaching, and the players deserve so much credit for taking the game plan and then going out and performing.
Coach, how does it feel to be on a winning streak and have kind of some momentum behind you? And you do notice your team, is anything different about them?
Well, I think I'm with these guys every single day, and certainly I think there's a couple of guys that are kind of settling in, figuring it out a little bit. But even when we weren't getting the results that listen, there's a long way to go here. But to your point, we always talk about every game is 0-0. It's the law of competition. So regardless of what our record is, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a 40-minute game, and score's going to start 0. We literally mean that. I know it's a lot of coach speak and all that stuff, but the guys are buying into that. We want to win a possession and stack another good one on top of it. Right now, we're just doing that better than we have been. I do think we're doing a better job of taking care of the ball, which is allowing us to get more shots than our opponent, which has been a problem. The other thing that was kind of getting better even before that was the rebounding. I think we're top 3 or 4 maybe in the league in offensive rebounding. That allows you to get more shots. The problem was for some of these close games, we weren't getting as many shots as other people because we were not getting enough offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, and just had some moments of costly turnovers. Certainly, I think anytime you put work in, and these guys, I said this on numerous occasions, I trust their work, I believe in them. So my belief in this team and these guys has never wavered. I'm not saying that I'm surprised by them making 11, 15, and now 16 threes in 3 games. I know those are really big numbers, but I also understand the quality of shots they work together and got are really good. And when you put the type of work in they do over a long period of time, stuff like this can happen. So they need to trust their work, and we have built some momentum. At the end of the day, it's a heck of a feeling. It's fun, but these last 3 games, the momentum we built, it's not just going to magically show up in the next game. We're going to have to take it with us. We're going to have to go and work, and it's going to start right back over. Everybody's record won't matter. What you did the last 3 games won't matter. And it's going to be a really hard-fought competition. We got a lot of respect and admiration for Marty, his basketball team. They beat us up there. It's always close. It's another really challenging defense. It'll take all 5 guys out there working well together and embracing the fundamentals of how to get a shot.
That was my next question. More than just this very next game, how do you keep this going?
Well, it's just day by day. It's game by game. It's practice by practice. It's moment by moment. So you got to stay present. There's no action in the past. We can look back long to learn from it. All the future does for anybody is create a bunch of anxiety and fear. So we're going to enjoy each other. That's what we do. These guys like each other. They care about each other. I'm blessed to be their coach. And I truly mean that. And I think they feel like they're better off being here than they would be someplace else.
And you mentioned it, doing better, taking care of the basketball. That was one of the categories I feel like y'all really won in tonight, was the turnover battle and the points off turnover battle. Is that more of your defense? Were they just having an off night? What would you attribute that to?
No, I think when you take care of the basketball, it's five guys that are operating as individual players, having the discipline and consistency to play with fundamentals, specifically getting on 2 feet around the basket, not trying to jump off one leg and get your shot block, trying to shoot versus 2 people. I thought you saw us play with consistency in terms of discipline, playing around the basket off 2 feet tonight. Probably the best we've done. The other thing is, using our fakes, our shot fakes and our pass fakes to get the defenders out of the way so we can deliver a good on-time and on-target pass. I'm not the biggest kid in the playground. There's going to be somebody guard me. I can't just throw it over your head. They're trying to deflect the basketball. So I think there's just a better understanding about how we go about getting more shots than our opponent. Certainly our defense can help us get some easy baskets. I thought when we played Western Illinois the first time up there in the second half, we have what we call zeros. I think we got 6 zeros in the second half. It's a steal or a block shot where they don't even get it's not a shot attempt for them. And when you get zeros, it normally puts you in a transition situation where it's a broken floor and you score at a higher rate per possession. So those things certainly always help your offense as well.